Jillian, thank you for joining us. And it was so nice to meet you today to let me know about the Colina Homes new program that they have. It's so exciting to hear that
I know.
people are starting to work with FHA buyers because a lot of people don't want to work with FHA buyers. And
Yes,
so
that
I
is
will go
very
ahead
true.
and let you introduce yourself and tell us what you have to offer.
Okay, absolutely. So, yes, my name is Jillian Donaldson, and I'm the sales associate for Colina Homes in the beautiful resort-like community of Sunterra. We're located right outside of Katy. We're actually a Katy address, but we happen to just fall into Waller County, which is pretty neat because that means that um, homeowners insurance is more affordable. Also, car insurance is more affordable, and but yet we're still zoned to Katy ISD. So we have the best of all worlds. And for those that may not be familiar with Sunterra, Sunterra is going to have amenities unlike any other in this area. So they're notorious for their crystal lagoons, which ours will be the size of 4 football fields. Hard to
Wow.
fathom that,
Wow.
but yes, it'll have a beach entry. They're going to have a clubhouse. They're going to have, of course, fitness center. They're going to have sidewalks that are 12 feet wide that allows people to take their golf carts or their scooters or the bicycles all around the community. So it really, when people come home and enter their community, they're going to feel like they're living in a resort. So
They're gonna live on vacation, which is really
that's
nice.
right. That's
Really
right.
nice. I'm excited about it. I can't wait till it's finished.
I know, us too. So Colina is very honored to be able to be one of the builders that's building actively in here, and we really try and accommodate first-time home buyers in particular by offering a lot of standard features, beautiful designs at a price that they can afford. And everyone, of course, is struggling because they need a home, but they're really scared of the interest rates. So we've come up with a really neat program that it does require an FHA loan, or we can also do it on a VA loan, just because it requires a lot of seller contributions, which means we, the seller, are paying a lot of money to make it happen.
Okay.
But essentially, we've devised a program that helps people grow into their payments. So the way it works is we are essentially subsidizing the payment for the first 3 years. So their first year, they would make a payment based off of, say, a 2.25 interest rate. So that whole first year, their payments are based off of 2.25%. Pretty
So
simple.
wait a minute. Now the going rate is like 5, 6, 7%.
Correct. But they would get to start out as 2.25. And I do want to premise this is not an arm. So this is not an adjustable rate. This is literally a fixed program, no prepayment penalty. It's a normal FHA program, but we, the builder, are basically helping to subsidize the payments for the first 3 years.
Oh,
So the first year again would be 2.25%. The second year, they would make payments based off of 3.25%. That's a whole second year of again reduced payments.
hmm.
Third year is 4.25%. And then the fourth year and on would be 5.25%. So I think this is a really impactful program because it allows people to grow into their payment. Just like they grow into their home, they would get to grow into their payment.
Hmm.
So yeah, we just rolled out this program and people are loving it. Especially because there's a lot of buyers that say no, that they're up for a promotion within a year or two. And so this allows them to capture 2 days pricing and know that, oh, we have room to be able to grow into that payment.
That's really good.
And the rates that I just quoted are essentially based off of a 660 middle score. So of the three bureaus, they just need the middle score to be a 660 or higher. Now, we can absolutely still service someone, say, like, for instance, I just contracted with someone that actually had a 612 credit score. Now, the interest rate was a little higher, but we were still able to do a 321 buy down with them.
Okay.
Um, and we can even do, credit rescoring. So if we look at their credit and we say, you know what, if you could just pay this one account down, we could probably rescore you to a 660 so you can get the 2.25 instead of, say, 2.75. So there are different things that we can do to help the customers. We just really want them to have the American dream of owning a home and being able to actually afford their payments as well.
So, what's an example of a payment for a home out there, and what are the prices of the homes that you have?
Yeah, so really good question. So I have an example. So my most affordable home currently is priced at about 334 and change. It's a one-story that's 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, has space in all the right places. And so then we have that. We also go all the way up to maybe in the 430s. But primarily, most of our homes are under 400. So that's where, the bulk of our customers want to be. And so we really do a good job accommodating that. But let me look up an example that could be helpful. So just give me a second while I pull that up. And let's see,
And so the down payment on FHA is still 3.5.
3.5%. Yeah.
Right.
Yep, it just so all those parameters stay the same. It's a normal FHA loan. Again, we're just helping to lower the payments. So let's take an example of, say, 380. So that's a little higher, but at least we can give, kind of a slightly higher example of what that would require. So um, for the first year, so off of a purchase price of 380, and let's calculate what the down payment looks like on that. So 380 times 3.5%, that's 13,300. So that's the down payment. Now there are also closing costs, but we also pay the owner's total policy and the buyer's first year of homeowners insurance. So I would say in total on a purchase like this, they're probably looking at needing about $27,000 in total for the purchase of a home that's priced at 380.
Okay.
Now, at 380, first payment would be about 24.90 and 94 cents. So that would be the principal, the interest, the taxes, and the homeowner's insurance in that payment. So that would be the first year. The second year would be 26.85 and 35 cents. So that is, again, principal and interest and taxes and insurance.
Mhm.
Then also the third year would be $2,893.98. And then finally, in the fourth year and on, would be $3,115.98. So again, it just gradually allows the person to grow into the payment. And a lot of people that finance FHA typically refinance within 5 to 10 years. And a lot of that has to do with, of course, there's mortgage insurance with FHA that does not go away, unfortunately, not unless you're putting 10% down and you wait 11 years, which who's doing that? So but a lot of people will refinance because, of course, their values on the home will grow. And a lot of times, they can refinance and prove that they have 20% equity in the home and then simply refinance to a conventional. So, but even if they did keep the home, for the life, 5.25% just isn't bad at all. When I first purchased my home in 2007, I thought I was winning at 6%. So we're still,
And you were at that time.
I was at that time. I really was. So, yeah, when I got into the business in 2003, interest rates were easily in the mid sixes and the sevens. We've just been very spoiled for a very long time.
I
So,
remember refinancing down to 7% years ago. So
yes, yes. I was the bee's knees when I was able to refinance at 5.25. So yeah, we've been so spoiled over
we've been
these.
spoiled. So there's
Yes.
no minimum time they have to hold the loan until they can refinance. Like if
No,
the interest
they could
rates go down
refinance.
to one, two
They could,
percent next year.
yeah. I mean, honestly, they could refinance within 6 months if they wanted to. So there's no prepayment penalty on this. Again, this is just a pathway to home ownership and being able to just gradually get into it.
And if you get in the home now before the Crystal Lagoon is finished, you have it's going to
Yes,
be a lot more affordable because once that lagoon is done, the prices are going to really skyrocket.
absolutely. Yes, you were reading my mind because and that's something that I share with customers. I say, We're selling you this home off of the dream of the lagoon. Next summer it won't be the dream, it'll be the reality. And yes, the cost of everything will definitely be higher because everyone will want to be around the Crystal Lagoon. And the nice thing too is all of our current homes that are available, they are in the sections that are closest to the Crystal Lagoon. So all the new sections are a little further out. So all in all, it just pays to buy now and not later.
Yeah, you're in walking distance of it.
Yes, yes. So yeah,
Mhm.
I mean I can't wait to see it. I again I can't fathom a pool the size of 4 football fields. It's incredible.
It's more than a pool, though. It's going to be
Oh yeah.
paddle boats and
Yes, kayaks. Yes, yes. No, there will be swimming zones, and then there will be the kayaking and paddle boat zones. But it is literally all going to be crystal blue water, and they've patented this technology because obviously you don't go everywhere and see pools that size, not unless you're going to Schlitterbahn or Typhoon, Texas. So again, your HOA dues, which are currently only $1,000 a year, that would pay for that.
wow, yeah. Okay, well, that's good information. So, how
Yeah.
can we contact you? And do you have a model home there that we can come look at?
Yes. We have a decorated model and we have quite a few homes that are literally just getting to a ready for move-in situation. So, and we have, 1 stories, we have 2 stories, we have homes all across the spectrum. But yeah, I mean, I would say the best thing is for them to contact you and then you can set up an appointment for them to come and tour. And then yeah, we would be honored to be your client's builder.
Okay, great. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Appreciate you. Thanks for letting us spread the word on this amazing program that we have.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye bye.